Hello everyone, this is XCOM 9 bringing you another structure deck opening. Well, it's more of a starter deck Codebreaker. There are a few cards that Telemann Greats that is topping right now used from this starter deck. I believe some of them are using the Link Monster. So let's see what good cards come out from this starter deck. Keep thinking it's structure. Keep forgetting we have a starter deck every once a year. So let's see what we get from here. Any good reprints? The mat and the ruling book for the beginners. And here we go. See what we pull. So we're gonna start off with Cyber's White Hat. If you control two or more monsters with the same type, you can special summon this card from your hand. You're calling special summon Cyber's White Hat once per turn this way, and this card sent to the ground as link material. You can make all monster your opponent control lose 1,000 attack. Um, it's like a newer version of Chaos Sorcerer. It's not that bad though. It I could see it pretty good if you control two monsters with the same type. It could be Cybers, Salamangreats, whatever. And just link it away, and your opponent lose 1,000 life points. Your opponent's monster loses 1,000 attack. My bad. So you could go for an OTKer, and um, it's a free material to. It's a fodder. Honestly, it's a link fodder to abuse it. It's pretty good. Is it competitive? I don't know. Maybe could be, maybe can't. I don't know. We'll see in the future. Transcode Talker, the Link 3 that they use in Salaman Great, some of them do, because it's Link 3, 23 attack, Cyrus monster, with two or more effect monsters used for material. When this card is co-link, and its co-link monster gains 500 attack. Also, your opponents cannot target any of them with card effects, so it protects itself and whatever's co-link with it, like Salaman Great Helio or the Sunburst Wolf. You can target one link 3 all over Cyrus monster in your graveyard, except itself, and special summon to a zone this card points to. You cannot special summon monster the rest of the turn this effect activates, except for Cyber's monster. You only can use each effect once per turn. So pretty much every turn you could special summon one link or lower Cyber's link monster in your graveyard, and then you summon point to a point this card links to. So let's say you have it in the main monster zone, you could do it on the bottom. Or if it's already linking on from one of the main monster card zones, you can link it to the side, and it gets protection. So it's pretty good. Can't complain as long as they co-link to each other, as in the link arrows point towards each other. It's pretty good. It's one of the cards they use for in the extra deck. Widget Kid. This card is no more special summon. You can special summon one cyber monster from your hand and defense. I see it as a spamming, since it's a level 3. They could use it to spam it in Salaman grades to link into um one of the link monsters, or to use it as an exceed. Pretty good. Cyanide Recovery. Don't really see it that well good, because if a link monster you control is sort of a battle by opponent card effect, you can tag one monster in your graveyard except for link monster and special summon it in defense. It's okay. It's a slow monster reborn, and it's not that great. Pentastage to affect monster. It inflicts piercing damage, and I mean it's pretty good because it's not itself. Any other monster that are linked, for example, if you have transcode up and then link and then pentastage bottom, transcode will get the piercing effect. So it's pretty good. I don't see it getting used though. Vanilla Leotron, text changer. It just once per turn. If when your monster is targeted for an attack, you can negate that attack. Then special summon one Cyber's normal monster from your hand deck or graveyard. Pretty much not that great. Bitron, not that great. Ram Clouder. I could see them using it, but it's still not like. I mean, I see it in Cybers. type decks, but not in Salamangreat. Pretty much, you summon it, you tribute it, and you special summon one cyber monster in your graveyard, and that's it. You have Link Slayer. If you control no monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. And honestly, I believe this is a good card for Salamangreat because once per turn, you can discard up to 2 cards, and then you target that many back row on the field, and you destroy them. So you can special summon them right off the bat. I mean, I see it as a good turn 2 Salamangreat card to play with. It's their Cyber Dragon. You special summon and you discard Spinny and Gazelle, I guess, to pop the back row to make sure you have a cleaner board to OTK them or to do your own board without interruptions. And then once they hit the grave, then you can use their effects. I say it's pretty good. Backup Secretary. As long as you control Cyber's monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You only can special summon Secretary once per turn this way. It's a good generic 3 Cyber's monster to use with them, but the thing is it's light. Launcher Commander, not that great. Client is not that great either. Bit Trooper, it's not that great because it requires a level 2 or lower. Flame Guard, old school. Beast King Barbaros is an old school card. You can almost summon it without tributing, but it's attack and defense attack. Oh, it's 19. But if you tribute summon 3 monster to summon it, this it nukes your opponent's field. Old school Cyber Dragon, Extron Universe. It never was that great. Back in the day, it used to be, but not anymore, because all it does is during your battle step, if this card attacks a defense position monster, you can make this card lose 400 attack, and if you do it, it inflicts piercing damage, and it only lasts until the end of the turn. It's not that great. Even to Mandra, it's just spams. It's fodder. When your opponent controls more monster than you do, you just special summon from the hand. It's not that great. Marshmallow, you know what it does. You set it when it's flipped face up by an attack. Your opponent loses 1,000. It's not that great. Raikou, Mill 3 pops 1. It's not that great. Battle Fader is actually pretty good card. It used to be meta, protects you from OTKs. It ends the battle phase pretty good. Sith Scarecrow used to be a crappier version Battle Fader, but whatever. You have Signet Universe, the field card for Cybers. You have Scapegoat for tokens to summon to spam for links. Monster Reborn can never go wrong with it, but it doesn't seem to get any use nowadays. Dark Hole I like, but since it's good to open. Raigeki's better, but if you're on a budget, Dark Hole's always better to nuke the field to start your play. Good old MST used to be good, but everyone just run to Twister since they don't mind discarding. And then since a lot of things activating great now, so they need a way to discard if they have in their hand. But MST used to be good. Book of Moon used to be good, but now that links cannot be, set face down defense, it sucks. United Restands is gains attack. Used to be an old school good equipped spell card. Card Traders, I'm honest gonna say it's kind of sucks. Better than the Mighty, used to have some play back in the day, but it relies on levels. Now that there's ranks and link levels, it doesn't really count anymore. Eco Boost, just gains an attack. It's not that great. Supply drop. Once you control is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you draw one card, but you only once per turn. It's not always it's not multiple once per turn, so it's not that great. Then you have your traps, Planet Regression. If you special summon a lake monster, take one card on the field destroy, then draw one card. It's a trap. If it was a quick play spell, it'd be better. Shadow Spell, old school. Old school. I believe. Well, when did this came out? Match of Look, I want to say when it first came out. If I remember, you activate it, it loses 700 attack, and it cannot attack or change the power position, and that's it. Then you have Call of the Haunted, pretty good old school card. Then you have Mirror Force, you can never go wrong with that. You have Torrential Tribute. Also, you cannot go wrong with that. Bottom Trap Hole used to be seen a lot of plays with it, but you never. It got Power Crab, same as Torrential Mirror Force. Sword of Gravity sucks. It just switches battle positions. Compost. It used to be a good card, but now that it targets, since it's new errata, because before it didn't target, it just sucks. You don't see play. Then you get a common decode talker, which is okay. You get a link spider, which is good too. But you get a link Karibo in the structure deck, common, but it's link Karibo spammable. So it's not that bad. Honestly, in this structure deck or in this starter deck, what you're looking for are just link Karibo and track code talker. Um, I think it's cheaper to get these cards separate than buying the rest of the starter deck. Because honestly, other than a couple few good reprints, like these currently ones, um, I'm just separating other good cards from this for beginners or just to have a staples. Oh shoot, let me unzoom. Yeah, Battlefield is always good. You can never go wrong with that. Cyber Dragon's always good. Link Slayer, I believe is good, and Cyrus Cat. Honestly, to be honest, um, all these cards are the best cards to get from this starter deck. Mostly Transcode and Link Karibo. Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, MSTs are good. Everything else is good, in my opinion. Like Link Slayer and Cyrus White Hat, I'd like to see to test them out, see if it work with Salomon Greats. I believe they do. The only thing bad is that they're not fire, so we'll see how that works out. But there are Cyrus monsters. All these trap and spell cards, either they got power crap, as in they used to be good, but they're too slow for the meta, or it is not getting used a lot for some reason. But that's the review for this starter deck. Other than that, please leave a comment down below what you'd like to see. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it before. Leave a like, hit that bell if you could find it somewhere. I don't know if it's still there. For notifications when my videos are upload videos. Other than that, thank you for watching and have a good day.